All right, we're back for another episode, Puff and Vern. It's been a while.
Long time.
It's been too long. But we're back again for another episode.
Back once again.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to shed 2 tears this episode, Vern.
The wind down.
Ball is almost over for the season.
Wind down.
Almost over. I have to big up Ant-Man. He extended the series. You couldn't have 2 sweeps in the conference finals.
Ant-Man said, I'm not getting swept.
I took it
Ant-Man
personal.
said, I'm not getting swept.
I never got swept yet. I ain't getting swept. I hope they go on and win 4 straight, but, they ain't happening.
Yeah, that's going to be hard.
Honestly, if it happens, again, you look at it. Somebody eventually has to do it. Somebody has to do it. Indiana couldn't do it. Minnesota still
one
has
at a
a
time.
chance.
One game at a time. One game at a time.
So Minnesota is down in the series 3-1 against Dallas Mavs, which are putting some work on them. Wow, this series is super exciting.
Ooh-wee.
Even though it's so lopsided and there's so much Dallas has all the wins, it's been exciting. There's no blowouts.
It's not really lopsided, I would say, because Dallas won those games. The first game they won by 2. Second game they won by like 3.
Yeah, I think
total. And it's always Minnesota dashing away the game.
Yeah, you see the experience, the lack of experience when it comes down the crucial plays. They're always turning it over, doing something that they shouldn't do. And then on the other side, on Dallas, you have 2 closers that are experienced closers.
Exactly. Right, and you're also seeing the inexperience of that coach. He's a defensive coach, so he's always going to try and put Rudy in. But sometimes you need to switch it up. Because you see when he took out Rudy and put in Nas, that should be the lineup. Nas, Reed, Cat.
Know. When it comes down to clutch time, it should be Nas and Cat. Because they're just going to switch. And when they have Rudy Gobert, they just bring him out in the area he's not comfortable in.
Bring him out.
And
this man can't even score.
Him up.
Like, I was watching a game last night. They dumped the ball to the man. He was struggling to score. Struggling.
Vern, I don't know how a man could get paid so much money, but have 0 offensive game. 2 feet from the basket. And you're 7 foot tall, brother? Come on.
Yo, bro,
not a hook shot? Not a little put, nothing.
Nothing, Puff. Man try to power through you. Like, come on, that's not working.
You put a mouse on him there and he doesn't know what to do when he's 2 foot from the basket. He don't know what to do. Pass it.
I have a gripe with the NBA, right? Because there's no way that man should have won a defensive player of the year. And then when you look at the defensive player of the list, I know I'm like veering off, but there's a reason. Why is it all big men on the defensive player list? They don't guard nobody. They should have gave it to Wemby. Wemby's the only man that actually come out and guard.
That's true.
So, you know what I mean? Rudy,
because
you shouldn't have got
big
that.
men, they're getting it because he can stand by the rim and block shots. But, being that tall, that's easy. And anyways, all of those awards, we can have a whole discussion on those awards.
Conversation
because
with
it's just like a popularity contest.
Yeah,
and who plays with the media most and who they like, and that's who they vote for because it don't make sense. Yeah,
because the way Ant-Man is playing, he's looking like I should have been on an all-defensive team because he's taking the challenge and he's actually, he's fair and decent in this series against Kyrie. Although the first game he called out Kyrie and Kyrie put him through the ringer. The man was bust tired.
The man was bust. By the end of the game, the man couldn't do nothing. You can tell when the man just walk up the court, he's like this. He's like, then the step back shot because the shot's the easiest thing to take because you don't have to spend all the energy breaking man down to get to the hole. Then you see at the end they're just shooting the ball where you need to be attacking and getting the fouls going on the line.
So what do you think? It's a Luka Tatum matchup in the finals, or you think Ant-Man could make it interesting?
I called it from like long time in the season. Boston's going to the finals, as you saw their record.
For sure, yeah.
Boston, they lost 2 games so far in the playoffs. They're going to the finals. But the one thing is, they did every series had some injuries. But then again, you can't even say that because
that's exactly what I was going to say.
That's how the playoffs go.
That's exactly
Sometimes
what I'm saying. They got that.
Yeah,
they got pretty much a bye. They got a bye, but it's not their fault, so I'm not blaming them.
For real.
But it was like a real easy roll because first round it was what 4-1
against
Miami. 4-1 against Miami.
Butler wasn't there because he got injured in the play-in.
4-1 against the Cavs.
4-1 against
Allen
the Cavs.
wasn't there, and Donovan
Mitchell are out.
And then they swept the Pacers.
With Halliburton.
And then Halliburton missed the last 2 games, you know what I'm saying?
And remember, they're missing the other guy. Was it Mathurin?
Yeah, Mathurin, yeah.
Yeah, he's
with a shoulder injury. Yeah, he went out early. Early in
too,
the year,
so-
he went out.
so-
Well, like later, the second half of the
before,
season, he went out
before the playoffs started. So
for the playoffs.
and
Yeah,
he's a big part of that team. So, anyways, but honestly, you could say that they had an easy road, but Boston, their record showed that they're the best team in the East. But the one thing it does show that they're not like unbeatable. They're not unbeatable. I think it was more of Indiana's lack of experience again, because towards the end, like the first game, that should have been won. Like that was won. They just handed it.
Yeah, that was their game.
And then there was another game. What, the third game?
Even the last game when they didn't call a timeout.
Won. Yep. And then the last game, there's 3 games they could have won. 3 out of the 4. The second game was kind of a blowout. It was done. But 3 of those 4 they could have easily won those games. So it shows you. Even against,
especially game 3 in Indiana, they could have won that. That was Carlisle's fault. They should have called the timeout, advance the ball, and then go from there. But
but it's a playoffs. You see how it goes. But then again, I called it. Boston was going to the finals. Might as well let them reach.
Buff,
get them healthy. See what happens.
You get to hate on Boston in the finals because we don't want those men to win no more chips.
But the thing is, it would be nice to see Kyrie go in there and get him some walk.
Because those men are saying F Kyrie or them already. Give them some
Kyrie
walk.
gonna come and get us a walk.
But
then again, we can't count out Minnesota. They could still do the impossible and come back on Dallas. But man, I'm sad to see Ant-Man possibly go out so soon. But we'll see. They did well. They did well.
Hey man, one game at a time.
Yeah,
We've seen it done in the NBA Finals by the King. It can be done.
And they're
going one game at a time.
Well, the King did 3-1. He didn't do 3-0.
No, weren't they down 3-0 and then he won one to be down 3-1 and then 2-3?
The record was no team has ever come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. Not all time. Yeah, that's what he beat. But nobody came back.
I swear they were down. I swear they're down 3-1, 3-0. But yeah, you're right. They were down 3-1 and he came back.
And he came back. They won 3 straight games.
So
so these might not have played 4 straight. So they could do it. They could do it. It's possible.
Hey,
but the
Boston came close to it last year.
Dallas is balling though. Dallas is playing so well. Oh my god! Like everybody knows their roles. They can't do nothing. Luka's just eating them up even on one leg. And then you have Kyrie again just beating up the defense. And then them shooters are just hitting. They're just hitting.
And a big deal. They got Maxi Kleber back.
Yeah,
they got Kleber back. So
even
that's
even though his shot was broken game 4. But he's gonna get better.
Right.
He's gonna get better.
So I'd say Minnesota, the adjustment they need to make is bringing Rudy off the bench and making Naz start. Or that's your best bet.
Yeah.
But knowing the coach, he's a defensive minded guy, so he's gonna keep Rudy, and that's gonna be your downfall.
Rudy's doo-doo, man.
But did you also see the game last night? Did you see that ridiculous shot Luka licked?
Which one?
And the end one on Ant?
Oh,
when he just threw it up. Oh my gosh! With 14 seconds to go, I was like, "What the hell?"
Luka and Kyrie is primetime TV. Did you see the pass he made? The alley-oop? Yo, that was sick. I had to go back and look. It's like, when did he see this man running? And I still don't know when. It looked like he knew the man was there, and I didn't see him look back once to see the man run. He must have been hit. He must have heard the footsteps.
Yeah. You know what that trade did? This trade sure up everything. This is like the most perfect trade I've seen in a while. Like all the pieces fit the puzzle. It's like
the puzzle is just complete. Complete.
Perfect. And you're right. Everyone knows their role. No one is complaining.
And they play it well. And even with the lively gaffer, they just make those men run all out for 4 minutes and then switch. All out for 4 minutes and switch. That's could have been one of the reasons why they actually could be pulled out that game in game 4.
Right, but also,
I think he'll be back game 5.
Point guard. Even Jaden Hardy last night.
I was about to say that man's hitting. He's like he's on attack mode, yo.
Yeah. So Boston is there. We're expecting Dallas to get there, right? We're not going to call them yet. We expect Dallas to get there. Man, I don't want to look ahead, but damn, that's going to be that's
what I'm saying. It's going to be very exciting. And then see, remember Kyrie? Right? Remember when he was in Brooklyn? And he didn't have the firepower. Now he has the firepower to come back.
Now he has the firepower.
Oh my goodness! But game 1 in Boston is going to be crazy.
I know, crazy. But Puff, the thing that I look and I see, the Celtics have the team to beat these guys, right? Because if you look at it, point guard, all defensive player, Drew Holiday, second team. You have Derek White, So you have two all NBA second team defender to throw at Kyrie. Yo,
Come on
and then
now.
you have Jayden Brown. It's gonna be a nice series.
It's gonna be nice. But come on now. Look what Minnesota's trying to throw at Kyrie and Luka right now. This is just warm up. Nobody can stay in front of those guys. Like out of 100 plays, there's like 91 of them. They have full control. Like there's nothing you're doing to stop me from what I want to do. 91. So basically, over 90% of the time, the defender's not doing nothing. But there's 1 and 2, and they have to put all energy, all effort just to get the ball out their hand.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting. Yeah. It's going to be really
exciting. Okay. And the thing that, too, that's working against Boston, like I understand analytics now became a part of the game, but they rely on it too much. Yo, I seen a game where those men shoot like 43s, and what was it? Pacers went on a run and cut the lead down. Yo, those men call timeout, and you know the play they drop? A 3-point shot. I said, Bombo Clot. What are these men doing, bro? You have two prolific scorers, drivers, attackers.
The same thing. I think Tatum shoots way too much.
Because they're getting too used to this shooting 43s a
That's
game.
why Jaylen Brown got the MVP.
The MVP.
Because you could see he was always on attack mode. Always on attack mode.
Yeah.
Tatum shooting too much. And his shot was broke for the longest time. It's only in the last few games it started going down.
Yeah. So, man, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. But you're right, man. I'm shedding a tear because season's coming down to.
Yeah, then we're going to have like a whole week or something. I hope these men extended game 7. I need some ball before.
I need something. I need at least a game 6. I need a game 6 or something.
But at least they're going home. Minnesota's going home. But they did already lose 2. The first 2 games at home. They need to win.
But you see, too, they're going home and they did lose the first 2, but it wasn't like in blowout fashion. So you still have some
game in blowout fashion.
Right?
It just came down to the end and who could step up.
The end
and the difference
execution.
Was this game, Cat was hitting the threes. All the other games, Cat was shooting brick.
And Cat went to the hole a little bit more. Yeah. He went to the cup a little bit more instead of staying out there thinking, he has this thing where I'm the best shooting big man in the NBA history. Dude, that's what's messing you up right now.
Shoot from inside. That's what he needs to do.
Cat, this is your series where you have the matchup. PJ Washington is guarding you, buddy. PJ Washington is maybe 6'8".
This man keeps on getting in stupid foul trouble. Honestly, all that sitting on the bench, the man still scored 25 and still hit like. Imagine if the man was on the court. Yo,
and imagine if you just played the in-between game, right? They hit him in the mid-range or the mid-post. Yeah, you don't have to shoot all those threes. I don't know why this man convinced himself that he's the best. Yes, you can shoot, but you're almost a 7-footer, bro. Yeah, and you can move.
But
you have the mismatch.
I hope they extend this series because basketball's soon going to take a break.
Soon done.
Oh, boy.
Soon done.
But it's going to be exciting. Going to be a brand new champion.
Brand new
champion
and one of the young men never going to get their chip. We're saying Shea thing, and then Shea got bumped out. Now it's just and Ant is on his way out. So right now it's either Luka or Tatum. Which one's going to get?
It's so funny when the conference final started. I hear a man say, Tatum, Luka, or Ant-Man is going to get their chip.
Get their title.
I didn't hear nothing about Halliburton.
Ant-Man no more.
I know. I never heard it, but even from the beginning. People were hating on Indiana. Remember when we started from the beginning of the playoffs?
Yeah.
And they were saying, Indiana's just here. They're just here. But they made it to the conference finals. They made it to the conference. But I think they wouldn't have if New York was healthy, though. They wouldn't have.
No. Yeah, I feel so. I feel so, too. If New York was healthy, because New York down the stretch got bust up too much.
Oh, man. They got real bust up.
Right? But I know we're not touching that series, but I got to give props to OG. OG tried it, and he scored 6 points. He tried it.
No, I think it was
right? So then
5 points. He had a 2 and a
5
3.
points, yeah.
And
2, 3. Okay, I thought he hit 2 threes. One of the
one's
ones the long 3.
Yeah,
but he tried it. Unlike Gerald Allen, who had like a rib injury, and he's like, I ain't trying that.
People are hating, but who knows how much pain the man was taking?
Who knows the extent of the injury?
Like, just take a shot. You know what's in that shot? Yeah,
exactly.
You know what's in that shot? Come on.
That's why Kyrie never take the vaccine.
No, but even remember now you go back and look at what's his name, Isaiah Thomas. Remember he went and played for Boston.
Oh yeah, mash up himself.
Play on him, mash up hip and all that type of thing. Broke up himself, and then they don't sign him back. Now they let him go. Come on now. You have to think about your own health in the next year, not just this year, because you never know. Yeah,
that's why I don't like Boston. You know what I mean? They disrespect their players too much.
They could at least sign all of that effort, the man. They could at least sign the man for 2-3 years to let the man recover.
His sister passed, and he went to the funeral and still came and played the game, and they still disrespect the man. Ciao.
Sister died.
Boston, just for that, you're not getting your 17 chip.
That's arms hoes. Like, honestly, Boston should have just gave the man a contract just for him to heal up, yo. That's arms hoes.
Give him that thing, bro. Let him go.
One time. Oh, he's broke. No, dash way.
Let him go, man.
But anyways, I'm excited for hopefully this series extends, but it looks like we're going to see Boston and Dallas in the finals.
The finals.
Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic in
Kyrie
in the
revenge.
Garden.
This is Kyrie revenge tour. Remember how they were punking him off? They ran him out of New York.
Let him go stomp on the leprechaun somewhere.
Yeah.
Stomp on. Honestly, either way it goes,
on the leprechaun.
I want either Dallas or Minnesota to win. I don't want Boston to win.
Yeah. Whoever comes out of the West is winning that.
Maybe. But the thing is, the series I see them playing against Indiana, I saw that they have some holes. I think they really do need Porzingis back. Because Porzingis brings another dynamic where it's just hard to play all three of those guys and then have a big man that could sit at the free throw line and shoot. And it's just hard to defend it. And with that missing, they don't have that. They have Horford shooting threes. He actually was lacing threes the other day. But it's just Porzingis with his defense and his length, and also having that on top of Horford playing against the second unit, it makes him a stronger team.
Yeah, because Horford's old, man. He's going to give you so much, but I can't lie, though, he's been balling.
Yeah, he's been balling, yo.
7 threes?
That game, God. He couldn't miss. Couldn't miss.
I was like, oh, my goodness.
Yeah, but, so the Milwaukee coach has a job again in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Mike Budenholzer. You think that's going to make a change?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know because Frank Vogel, to me, is a decent coach. He's a defensive-minded coach, and he won a chip too. Those guys weren't buying in. So what's Bud going to do? That's different.
I don't even think it's about buying. I think their roster has an issue. Like
it's
they
trash.
have three players in basically the same position.
Yeah, it's trash.
It doesn't work.
So you need to let that go. Dash that way.
They shouldn't have traded for
and
Beal.
Also, just before we touch on, what do you think of all these making such a big deal of Bronny? It's like louder youth.
Bro, you know
there's
why.
So much.
You know why.
Puff, I know why. We know why, right? He's LeBron's son, but brother,
he's a prince.
Brother, this is the first time I'm hearing so much chatter about a prospect that's not even in the top
10,
30.
Maybe not top 20, 30, but yeah,
not even the top 30.
But you know why,
right? And the man's like, yo, just leave.
LeBron shouldn't have said that he wants to play with his son. He should have just kept that to himself. All of that, he should have just kept to himself because I think that is also adding to it. Because they're like, now he's a free agent. Where is he going to go? Is he going to go play with his son?
I think it is?
I know he's not going to go after that, but it's just a storyline that he created.
You know what I think it is?
What?
This is filler. Man, them are realizing the playoffs are done or winding down. We have nothing else to chat about.
True.
So let's talk about
and then
this
people are going to watch Summer League. They're going to watch all his
games. You're talking about Bronny.
He's going to get drafted.
The top #1 pick.
He's going to get drafted. The reason why he's going to get drafted, because people would go watch. It's money making. People want to go see his first game. People want to go. People would watch, even if he was in the G League. But I hear that Rich Paul is saying no, he doesn't want to sign no
two-way, baby. That's how it should be.
Go
no two-way, baby. That's how it should be. Rich Paul deal with the case.
Honestly, I feel he could play in the league, but it all depends on how he develops if he's gonna stay.
But Puff, also, right? If you look at it now, you have two choices to develop, right? You could go back to college, or you could go in the league and develop. And you're a man that want to go to the league. Where do you think you're going to develop better?
You're going to develop better in the league because you're going to be practicing more. You're going to be playing against better competition. You have better trainers, better facilities.
Right?
Come on.
So, come on. Yeah, I rate his move. Stay in there and just do what you do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Well, I hope he does well. But he's trained. He's taking all the hate. LeBron his father used to be taking it from you in high school. So he's like, this is easy. They just hate greatness,
right?
And when you're great, they just hate.
Shout out, give them a Socrates. Hate run deep in the hearts of many. Hate run deep in the guts of all. So when you hate, you judge your fate.
Trust me, exactly. People love they hate. Why for no reason? This one I hate
for no reason.
Yeah,
hate.
I have a reason why I hate Boston. There's a reason why I hate Boston.
There's a reason why.
Just go read.
I lived in Boston for a while, yo. There's a reason why Boston is not Chris, bro. It's Christmas, not Chris at the same time.
The attitude of the people. Problems. All right, until next time, it was a great episode, man. Please, Ant-Man, just give us a little more basketball.
Yeah.
Try push for game 7. Don't let them disrespect you like that, brother.
Disrespect, man. Yo, dunk on them like that last dunk you give them, Ant-Man, and send it back to that. Although that before we hit up, that Ant-Man did tell them see you in game 6. So
bring your ass.
You know what I mean, see you in game 6.
Bring your ass back to Minnesota.
Bring your ass back here, yo.
All right,
yo. Then before we touch out, don't forget people to subscribe, like our videos, keep commenting. Puff and Vern.
Until next time.
Back once again. Once.